here. We made it. Thursday. Okay. And there are people in the chat. Hello, people in the chat. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whenever you are. I'm a practical eccentric, and I'm here for Subnautica Below Zero. Adult language. Yes. And hello, Miss Yaya. It's lovely to see you. And hello, Verdant Means Green. Hey, Green. Welcome. You must have known you were supposed to be here. Yes, I always like to do the adult language warning because you just never know. I got raided once, and like, I guess they were like, we don't know if she uses adult language, and I was like, oh, I do. Not overtly, but I don't censor myself either. If like things are stressful, I'm gonna cuss out loud. Like, that's gonna be how it is. But we are here. I don't have to work for the next 4 days. So there. Yeah. You're getting rained on. Well, that's a hindrance to any fireworks related stuff if you are into that kind of thing. Get jump scared by a what? Chalicerate? Is that how that's pronounced? No holds barred. Is that the big thing that I have yet to scan? But I'm seriously tempted to try and scan the one that's got, like, I don't know. It's hard to describe. It almost looks bird-like with its like long pointy thing going on in the front. But hopefully it will cool things down. True, our heat wave got extended, or our heat advisory, whatever the hell it is, got extended through Saturday, which is not awesome. Although it's supposed to be cloudy and maybe in the 80s. So I mean, that doesn't mean it won't be humid and nasty out there, but we're still gonna light stuff off unless we're getting drenched, which I guess there's supposed to be potential for scattered thunder showers. What am I even saying? Thunderstorms. There we go. But I don't know. We have also lit fireworks off in the rain, so I mean, just depends on how bad it's raining, I guess. Yeah, humidity is the killer. Exactly. All right. We will draw a card. I'm just glad to be off work for 4 days. It's just lovely. All right. Story of my life is our card tonight. And if it's your first time being here this early or first time here at all, I draw a card from a deck called Affirmators, I don't even know. 50 affirmation cards to help you help yourself without the self-helpiness. So that's what we're doing. The story of my life. As I tell myself the story of what's happening in my life, I choose to make it the kind of story where even the tough parts have a sort of inner beauty. It's ultimately a happy story where every character, no matter how wicked, is doing their best. And let me tell you, it'll be worth it when I earn that Pulitzer Prize for the best inner monologue. Yes. I do like having, well, I've mentioned it before, but for those new or those who have not heard it before, I am an optimist by choice. I am a realist, but an optimist by choice. And apparently this is not the first time we have pulled Story of My Life. Helping yourself with an adjustable bed purchase tomorrow. That sounds awesome. Hopefully it will make things more comfortable for you. I don't know. I've never been in an adjustable bed. And I don't have the same issues that you have. So, but they look nice. And I don't even have the same level of, like, need. Just laziness on my part. All right. Let us figure out our life. Figure out our life. Okay. First, we need to deal with this music shenanigans. All right. I have an exciting... Well, okay. While we're getting things set up. I've gotten more interested in speed puzzling. If you are not familiar with speed puzzling, 8-hour shift at the very roots of the mountain of capitalism tomorrow. What? The very roots of the mountain of capitalism. That could be so much. You don't have to explain yourself if you don't want to. I mean, that's phrased very interestingly. My day will be better, though, apart from the fact that I have to clean, which I never look forward to. But I look forward to not having to do any heavy lifting on Saturday because we do, like, some family members will come over, friends will come over. Well, depends on how hot it is. Come over, and then we will light fireworks off. So we will have a good time with that. Just wait. Oh, at the bottom. We'll see. It was much more interesting sounding when you... I'm still technically kind of, well, not the entire institution, but like my department. But I work in a library, so it is the happiest at the bottom I have ever been, because I have also done retail and food service, and that's not happy. Yeah. It just depends on how hot it is. But we're gonna, we've already bought the fireworks and, I already have the time off. But yes, tomorrow I will be cleaning until I have a jigsaw puzzle race tomorrow evening. And my coworker that was supposed to go with me 2 months ago got her mom to sit, and her mom is not sick this time, which she was last time. So now she will come and we will puzzle race. Food service sucks. It does on so many levels. But I do not spite the experience. I learned a lot of skills that the job I do now, the way I can pivot and move and reprioritize and, do things, split second things in the moment, helping people out, like all of that stuff was both food service and retail. Like library, starting out in library work and like getting your degree in library sciences or related degrees don't really lend to that kind of intense pickup of speed when things start, like, you get busy fast. You can tell the difference in people who have worked food service and retail over people who have not. For sure. No spite to them. They have skills that I do not possess, or I possess in a more limited fashion. But yeah, when push comes to shove, I am the mover of the group. That is for sure. But I take care of most of the physical stuff, so there you have it. Favorite job was road construction. No one bugged you unless someone needed you. Wow, interesting. Food service teaches you how to treat your servers better. And same with retail. Yep. Like, I'll get annoyed, but I will also apologize if I get, like, really bitchy. Like, I'm sorry, I know this is not your fault, but still, I'm annoyed. And most of the time, they'll look at you and go, I get it. Like, and almost, like, I appreciate you acknowledging the fact that, like, we're both, kind of in this sucky situation together. Any construction sounds better than serving food, because you could at least physically see the rewards of your effort instead of standing, bending over, scooping godforsaken no sugar chocolate. No sugar chocolate. That just doesn't sound right. But maybe, it's got its place. It just doesn't have to be in my mouth. I don't know if I should say it like that. Okay. So what are we doing? Look at all these recipes I have pinned. Like I had an agenda. I don't know if I remember what that agenda is. Oh, yeah. But if you're not familiar with speed jigsaw puzzling, essentially you try and do jigsaw puzzles as fast as possible. And it's like, gets intense. And I joined some Facebook groups recently. I've been looking at it like off and on for a few years now. Like, oh, that's interesting. Wow, that's cool. That's happening in Germany or wherever. Okay, I've got space for 2 slots, or I've got 2 slots for things. I'll never get to Germany. I'll never get to Spain. Oh, look, the next one next year is in Canada. I could probably get to Canada. So now I'm like, well, where can I practice? Where can I compete? Where can I find stuff to do? And ended up kind of accidentally falling into a puzzle race next Saturday through Zoom. I'm going to be doing my first 500-piece solo puzzle race. Never done that before. Have no idea how it's going to go. Can you put the game screen up on the stream? What? Oh, Did I not switch out of chatting? I'm so sorry. I got sidetracked. You know, it's because I felt confident and ready. This is how I insert chaos to the beginning of the game or to the beginning of the stream. And again, if you're new here, we always have to insert chaos. If I'm running late, if my kids are needing stuff, anyway, it's just my face. That's not exciting. You don't, I could just react really well. Well, thank you for saying something. Oh, that's right. Are you in Canada? Or are you like just from there? Hello, Bama. How are you? To be fair, I was just running back and forth, not like I was side questing mentally and just running around. So you didn't miss me doing anything exciting. But thank you for saying something, because I could have potentially run around like that for ages and completely forgotten. Okay. I've got batteries. And all of my stuff. Oh, look, I have what? Was I going to swap out a power saw? That's probably a good place to start. And I probably should make some storage. I think I was going to do that for my prawn. Was I going to do that for the sea truck too? Perhaps. This is not... No, because everything should be charged, because I now can charge in the moon pool. Okay. I'm trying to remember everything I needed to do when I got in. I pinned a bunch of recipes, but that doesn't mean that's exactly what I wanted to start with. So we're just kind of refreshing what the hell is happening. Holy recipes. That's right. Oh, you're in Wisconsin. See, I didn't think you were still in Canada, but you said you were from Canada. I'm like, wait, was she one of the ones that said they were in Canada? Because there for a while, I don't know, last year, I think I kept having people pop in from Canada. They may still hang out and just lurk, but I remember that there were several Canadians. And I knew you were north of me. Okay. I've got a beacon. I've got some flares. I probably should do some land stuff tonight, but I don't know. This depends. I don't really need food and water on my person in this moment. I do want to build the water filtration thing. So I've got... do I have copper? I have gold. I don't think I have any copper. I also am not organized in any way at the moment. Probably won't play this game too much going on. Yeah. That's fair. It's hard to make it to all the games. There are so many games. Okay, I've got a copper wire, so I don't have to worry about copper. I do need aerogel, which is what now? Ruby and a gel sack, which I should have, because I've got gel sacks growing outside. I know I need a polyaniline. I've got a hydrochloric acid and a gold. That's for the fins, I think. I need to go get more flowering spores, though. Because that was just oh, look, it's dangerous down here, and I just got to this limit. You know about overeating with nutrient blocks? You can get like can you really get up to that many? Like 174? Wow. I knew I've gotten it up to like 120 or 130, I think, but I've never seen it go as high as that. So that's crazy. Ooh, I need more of those. Did I plant those? I think I did plant those. Oh, so you have to wait until you're at 99? Maybe. Are you hot, Bama? Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, 100 plus 175? That's crazy pants. All right. Advanced wiring kit needs a computer chip, which means I probably need table coral. Do I still have a diamond on my purse? I have 2 diamonds. And the reason I have not made the cutter yet was because I was worried about getting a scan for the, not the grappling arm, the cutting arm, the drilling arm. There we go. It's not, I was like, it's not cutting. And it requiring diamonds, because I know that there are more diamonds to drill, and I would hate to spend the diamonds I have before I've actually found, I have not found where diamonds are a regular resource. I just found the ones that were in the pangling, like robot pangling thing on the Delta Island. So I know there's another place for them. I don't know where it is. I was hoping to like still look around and maybe find it before resorting to hints and or spoilers. Not, I mean, is it still a spoiler? I've played this game before. Just because I don't remember doesn't mean is that still a spoiler if I've forgotten the information? I don't know. Oh, I have table coral. Look at that. As we stare it right in the face. All right. Extremely deep, twisty bridges is a good... Oh. Well, there it went. That's all right. I would have gotten there eventually, you know? And actually, I think I already know where the spiral plant is. I just thought it was a different color. And so therefore did not make the connection that it's actually the spiral plant. Not necessarily one biome. Okay, just deep. Okay. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better because that means I hadn't missed it. I just hadn't gotten down far enough yet, which is fine. Okay. So, the advanced wiring kit. Did I already grab silver? I have one. Do I not have two? I might not have two. I might have to go get some. Oh, look it. Oh, and I actually have a wiring kit. Well, never mind then. I don't actually need to make a wiring kit. Didn't I need an advanced wiring kit for the grappling arm? Okay. I'm with it. I'm here. My brain is also a little bit fried. I don't exactly know why. But before I started playing, I was like, oh man, I'm already like not remembering stuff. I don't know if that's a good idea. But yeah, no. This is how we're chaotic here. Okay. I have to do that with the habitat builder. Oh, this doesn't have a battery. Well, that would explain why there are so many batteries in the charger. That's not how we do things. Ugh, good Lord, woman. What game have I been playing that my buttons are all messed up mentally? I've been playing Power Wash Simulator. That's what I've been playing. I was like, wait, there was a game. I don't remember what it is now. Because I took a break from the cafe game I was using to kill my downtime. And I've been doing Dreamlight Valley stuff because, well, I have stuff I need to do to keep up. No, I don't need that. Okay, then. Wait. Could I not build it here? Click. Oh, it doesn't like being up against posters, apparently. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, this is not a good idea, is it? We could just never walk on that side. That's fine. We're good with that. Alright, so I don't need to worry about that. What was it to make the polyaniline again? Gold. Okay. And I need to remember to take off my flippers so that I can upgrade my flippers. Alright. Haven't played in a week or so, kind of lost interest for now. Fair enough. Yeah, it actually has been really helpful for me to stop, like, prioritizing it as much. And that way, when I do make time for it, it's, like, the concentrated version as opposed to burning out over time. So, I don't know if that works for you, but, like, you know, kind of binge it for a few hours and then be like, and now I'm going to step away for, like, 3 weeks. Or I'm only going to go in for 15 minutes to sell pumpkins or whatever. Just because I think this is probably the longest continuous game I have played. I burnt out on it at least once, but most games that I have played for years, I stop and start and stop and start and stop and start. And this one has been mostly, at least in the mix, not necessarily on a daily basis, but at least weekly, since it came out in early access, which is strange, but yeah, I used to obsessively play just one game, and therefore I'm taking off flippers therefore would burn out. And so it's been really nice to have other things that occupy the time too. It was hard to do at first though. It was like, this doesn't feel right. I feel like I'm gonna have too many things going on, but it worked out. Oh, Guild Wars, that's right. Ever had a 5-year-old Minecraft world? I have not, but I didn't get hardcore into Minecraft. I started playing Minecraft when it came out on became available on Game Pass, and because my oldest was little and I thought he would play it with me, and then all he wanted to do was blow up everything I ever made with TNT. That's like all he ever wanted to do. I did see, I didn't see it for book. What? Hold on. Bookshop Simulator? I saw some stuff about Autonomica and I was like, when? Euphoria of discovering that new world file from 12 to 17 years old is unmatched. Wow. Small children in Minecraft? Well, it's not like it was letting him play on servers with other people. It was him and me. Like, and no, we did not approve of children running amok on the internet with all kinds of people because, well, most of the time they're obnoxious. And it's, people are douchey on the internet, so. Not all people. Obviously, we're good. But you know what I'm talking about. The people that want to either be trolls or be mean or, you know, do other shady behaviors. Those are the kind of people. It's like, I don't need my kids around that. First of all, they don't have the defenses and skills to deal with that stuff. And then they also don't have the skills to participate in online gaming. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a controlled thing. And they got to learn somehow, you know. I think a lot of parents don't actually game. What am I looking for? I am looking, because you mentioned Bookshop Simulator. I'm sorry, we are side questing. If you are here just for the... If you are here just for me to play Below Zero, I'm sorry, but... Bookshop Simulator. I should have just written it down. That's what I should have done. I should have been a responsible streamer. Oh, no, be quiet. Don't make noise. No, thank you. Is it an official release date? Ooh, okay, that was a quick side quest. Okay, good. Apologies. I have not been playing Bookshop Simulator. I've been excited to get back to it. You know, just because, you know, like all the stuff that's come out is like a little present. Because I haven't been playing it. And so... That's cool, that's cool. Okay, so I need a wiring kit. And I need this. So I need gold and a copper wire. And oh, I can't do that yet. Because I still need a second flower spore thingy. Okay, so can I make... What is that at the top? What is this? Ooh, it's the Sea Truck horsepower upgrade. Well, we might have to make that then. Okay. See, as I make stuff, my brain starts to, like, get into the groove of stuff, right? Okay. What else did I need? Lubricant. Ugh. That's a cluster, right? Okay. That's not where we make that. That's a cluster. Okay. Don't need it. Oh. Yeah, but I probably will be getting... Well, thank you. I appreciate your patience with my side questing. Bam, I should play Guild Wars with you. Is it something you have to purchase, or is it one of those, it's now free to play if you play with limitations and can purchase upgradey type things to increase level cap, increase character slots, you know, that kind of thing? Because a lot of stuff has done that. I actually started playing Lord of the Rings Online again just for the nostalgia factor, because that was what we sunk way too many years and hours into way back before children were involved. But it's gone free to play, but there is definitely limitations. I don't know if there's a level cap limitation, but there's definitely character slot limitations on the free. And we were not... financially able at the time to buy the lifetime. There was like a founder's lifetime thing where you would have like the paid version forever. We were paying monthly. I can't remember what else. We got like a lower tier, whatever it was at the time. It's been so long now, I don't even remember like all the details of that. I just remember one of the buddies that we used to play with did get that. And it was only like $200. Looking back on it now, it's like, man, I really wish it would have been 400 because there was 2 of us, but like that's a steal for having, I don't remember what all the perks were besides not having to pay them. That was back when it was still a monthly paid thing. Okay, so I got cluster. Did I grab a copper wire? Did I grab a gold? I did. What else did I need for that? Anything? I can't remember. We'll find out very quickly if I didn't grab everything I needed. You purchased the game, then no sub. Ah, extra purchases are up to the player. Okay. The only reason I want to go ahead and make the horsepower thing now is so that I don't have to think about it later. Because I will be making more modules once we get there. And we're here. It's already pinned. I think we might as well just get it out of the way. Because I don't think I need the afterburner one. My other question is, do I want a storage module for both the prawn and the sea truck? I don't know. Okay, I can't make that right now. And I've already made... They're not here, they're in the modification station. What does this take? Oh, it's kyanite. Blech. Enameled glass, but that's more diamond. We'll get there, we'll get there. Okay. How much lithium do I still have? I really need to sort this stuff. Watch me not do it. Watch me not. Go ahead and grab one of those. Go ahead and grab a couple of those. Because we're going to be leaving. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I not have more lithium? What? Well, balls. All right. Guess I'll have to go get lithium then. Okay, okay, okay. We can go get lithium. That is fine. We also have beacons to visit. Don't do fighting games. Guild Wars is an MMO. Yes, it is. Stoked for Guild Wars 3, but that won't be out until next year. Basically, I just unlocked horsepower yesterday after making a 7+ module sea truck. That is a big sea truck. Yeah, Guild Wars is fun, but if you're not into fighting, I mean, it's definitely an RPG. Fighting, there's lots of fighting in it. But it's questing too. That's okay, though. Not all games are for everybody. Man, it has been... I haven't played since the first Guild Wars. When did we establish that manual came out? Was it 2005? Was that when the game actually came out, or did the manual come out after that? Or a guide? It's not a manual. Okay. Nope, I can't make anything else. I can't make anything else. Okay, I have to unpin the water thingy. Because I don't need it now that I've built a water thingy. See, this is the one I really want. I want the docking module. This has got enameled glass. Plasteel needs more lithium. Does the sleeper truck actually do... I don't remember if it does anything. Or if it's just like... I don't know. More for bragging rights. I built a sleeper module. I definitely want the aquarium module at some point, though. Okay. I am unpinning... It's no fun if you're... But we would protect you. I like to hit things and draw attention, so I would protect you. Can't remember when the guide came out. Yeah, 2005. Okay, so the guide came out pretty much at the same time it did. 3 old ladies could have so much fun. That's right. See, you stand in the back and you could be a healer class and then you could help us not die and then we would do everything we could to keep them from hitting you. What am I unpinning? I'm unpinning the water thingy. That's what we could do. Seconded. Okay. I feel like I missed what the seconded was about. Okay. I'm eating these nuts. And then I'm gonna go get stuff. Okay. Do I have something in here that's water rich? I don't think I do because I think the thing that I wanted... No, it wasn't water rich. What was water rich that I wanted to have here? There was something. There was some plant, right? But which plant was it? Okay. My squirrel brain needs to focus. Focus, focus, focus. Oh god, what the hell, glitch? Okay. Do shrub necks make anyone else uncomfortable? They are round and firm, and apparently we like to shove them in our mouth. So, yes. And Bama also pointed out when we first planted them that they look like, you know, like the bow-legged cowboy legs. So, also, yes. Did we say that this stream was not for children? It's not for children. Okay. I still haven't found that dropped beacon. And then there's Delta. I need lithium. I need more of those spores. And I do kind of want to go back to the Omega base. And no, was it there? I feel like there was a plant that I was like, oh, look, those are water rich. And then I don't. Oh, no, it was the ice hearts and you can't plant them. There we go. That was going to bug the shit out of me. The other thing I want to do is I want to try to get... Did I actually put the thing in? Nope. Get out. Do it. Love that community, though. They've been nothing but kind. Well, that's good. Guild Wars original, but reforged. They plan on keeping the game up today. Oh, cool. Yeah, I would have to... Well, I wonder if the old map would still be valid. Okay. So... Is it a passive? The... thing I just added? I don't have to do anything to activate it, do I? It doesn't seem to let me do anything. So I'm guessing it's just... I'm just faster now. It's hard to tell. You know? My phone dinged, but I don't want to have to stop to look at it. Okay, so what I want to find lithium. And I really want to try and scan that thing. But that means I need to figure out where the vent gardens are again, because that is going to be a part of my strategy. Quartz. So now we're looking for lithium too, because it should be in and amongst this stuff. Probably nothing has changed in terms of the map. Interesting. I'll just break out my guide that I apparently saved for playing it. Yeah. Is it through Steam or is it its own thing? Okay. Why does this look like something I have not investigated? Is it something I have not investigated? What the what? Oh, I don't have my scanner on. Steam. Oh, okay, cool. Aquarium. What? Fabricator module. It's the first one of those I've found. Well. Oh, hello. Don't mind if I do. Oh, and lithium. The main reason we are here. I'm not grabbing that, though. I don't need salt. Especially now that I have the water filtration thingy. What is nothing? Okay. Sea truck fragment. I don't need an actual fragment of the sea truck. I need whatever are the modules that I am missing. None of these things are scannable, though. That's a bummer. Aquarium module. 3 PDA. Amazing. Alright, is there any more lithium around here? Why, look! Lithium. It was 35. That included both expansions. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, and it's one of those things that I might have to, well, because I joined this, oh, spontaneous. That was the word I was thinking of earlier. Spontaneous join, or maybe it wasn't that word. Anyway, spontaneously joined this puzzle race next week. I had spent money that I hadn't planned on because they have to send me the puzzle and all of that. And apparently there are prizes. I do not expect to win a prize. I expect to have fun and lose. That's what I expect to do. But yes, I could have used the timer on my phone, but I went ahead and just picked up a cheap timer. You have to have a timer running, and then I went ahead and got myself a little clip light. I've been thinking about getting a clip light for crafting purposes in the living room, and because I'm worried about lighting in my living room, because my living room's fairly dark, I wanted a little clip light to go with it, and then I got a little stand for holding the lid. I generally have very strict rules when I do jigsaw puzzles to make them as difficult for myself as possible. And so one of my rules is not looking at the box top. But it is one of those things that for speed puzzling, it is helpful to be able to look at the lid if you need to. So I was like, well, I'm going to get a tool for that. It was, again, these were all like cheap little things, but that plus the entry fee is like, okay, well now I got to make sure I'm not splurging on anything else. But Steam regularly does sales. And I know that if I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to get Guild Wars, my husband would be like, oh, you want, can we both? Can we both get a copy? So it wouldn't just be 35, it would be 70. That's the only thing that sucks about Baldur's Gate. Like, we would love to play Baldur's Gate. But even on sale, that thing is $45. And so for the two of us to get it, it would be $90. You know what I should do? What the hell sound is that? Okay, hold on. I should write it down so I don't forget. Because you know I will. Where the hell is my pen? Okay, there it is. Oh. I have a ledger for my child now because he's making money and then spending it almost as fast as he can make it. Guild Wars. Reforged. All right. So lithium, and then I need those spore thingies. Well, and I keep meaning to... my time has just been so crazy. I've been meaning to test out some of those chat channels I put in the Discord, because I still would like to get the Discord up and more public. But I need to test some more stuff out. Oh, this is not where I was... What am I doing? Where am I going? I was going towards that. And I got, like, distracted by that. What the hell did I run into? Rock wall. That's what I ran into. I'm gonna turn right. Because I still need to find where the vent gardens were. Ugh. I had to turn down my video settings, which means things are not going to render as close. I hear you, bitchy McBitcherton. Or render as far away as they were. But I think that might be one of the problems I was having with Twitch, because I had changed the settings on Subnautica, but I don't think I had changed the settings on Below Zero. And I'm wondering if that was part of the problem I was having with Twitch. Because everything else should be fine. I can't remember which side of this area the vent gardens were on, though. Because I haven't seen them yet. Trying to talk your hubby into playing? Oh. Has he played Guild Wars before, or would he be new? Does he play games regularly, or no? Yeah, I set up oh god. I set up I think I went way farther than I meant to go. But I thought they were kind of on the side of whatever this biome is. This grassy one. But maybe they were on the other side. I thought they were on this side, though. But he did play Guild Wars briefly. He's a World of Warcraft player. Lots of people have been. Lots of people still are. I played it for a while, but I had a really bad experience with some roommates that we had. And really, you're kind of over here. Maybe I could use these rocks. Because the reason I was looking for the vent garden was because I needed something kind of big and in the way to help deal with paddler. To help deal with how quick of a turn rate, like how quickly they can turn and eat me. And the rocks will help do that. But I need to get his attention now, which is always fun. I also don't want to go out too far into the open water. Part of the reason I also wanted that speed thing was because I was hoping it would help me. I flash my lights at you. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay, kind of like the first one. Couldn't scan the tail. Before she yells at me about water. Alright, come on now. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that button. I'm just gonna... Oh, I'm too slow doing that. Okay. Well, that's a bummer. Oh, what? Excuse me? Yeah, and then he's gone. See, I was hoping to do it before he actually grabbed me. And now I need a repair. Because I don't know, since there's no stasis rifle, I was like, well, I need a way to fight him around or stun him or slow him. And the zappy thing seemed like it was going to be the ticket. But man, he swims away so quickly that I really need to zap him just before he bites me, or like as close to as possible. And the timing is just quick. Horsepower only boosts speed when you're already losing speed to a module. Okay. If you get reinforced dive suit or bring med kits, you can risk going out there normally. Yeah, I don't have the reinforced one yet, do I? I don't have any... How do I not have any suit? What? I thought for sure I had a suit. But apparently not. Okay. was just hoping it would be something where I could take advantage of him being kind of stunned, you know? But timing it just before he hits me is really tricky. What in the glitch? What in the glitch? How long before he jumps out of the rock and gets me? Or iceberg? Because now, who knows where he's actually at? He could be anywhere now. He's gonna grab me any second because I'm not looking where he's actually at. Well, you suck. You suck. Oh, okay, there he is. I was like... Oh my gosh. They fight each other. It's amazing how close I can get to him right now without him actually... do not go inside that. It's gonna be the sea dragon all over again. Glitching into stuff. Okay, didn't actually zap him. Yeah, he goes away quick. Okay. Well, that is not the strategy then. That's fine. I definitely want that scan, but I was wanting to test it out since I'd just gotten that zappy thing and hit him with it enough to see how stunned he actually got near the end of last stream. All right. So I want to go back over here and I want to go back down and get spores. Which means I need to find a crack in the ground. Oh, and I gotta figure out where the hell cyanide's at. What in the... Oh, you're a bladderfish. I was like, what creature is this? This isn't really it. The other thing I want to do is I want to... Is that a... arm of some sort? Nope, that's an oxygen. I want to see if I can find the drill arm because I need one more fragment for it. And I don't remember where I found the first drill arm. The mine shaft makes sense because, you know, that's where the mining is done. That's some kind of module. I might want to scan it. It might be something I've already scanned, but... Yep. That's alright. And it still might be possible to utilize something like a big rock or a vent garden to try and get him to not be able to bite me as I swim around it and scan, you know, kind of bind him up in there. Oh, this is not what I was... Forgot we were closer to Marguerite, but... Can I get down to the flower thingies here? I can't remember. Luckily, we can also stop for air. In her base. Alright. Oh, I forgot. I got those fins. I now don't have to worry about batteries in my Sea Glide anymore. If I scanned these, I must have, or they might not be scannable. That's a thermal thing. Don't care about that. Ah, look. It's so pretty. Can't remember if there's danger in here. Hey! Urananites! Gimme, gimme. Just stick it in your pocket. It's totally safe. Viscous fish. Thermal thingies. Did I already scan? Wait. Oh, it's doing that because of that. We don't care about that. Is that a diamond? Hell yes.
Rising temperatures detected in mineral-rich fissure below.
Well, look, there's fire. How far can we go before things start to get risky? I'm not gonna grab more lithium right now. I don't want to fill up my pockets with that. And that's... Yep. That's what I thought. I don't remember what's in here. That's a thermal reactor thingy. Okay, uranonites. Something sounds grumbly. I probably should head back to where I came from, though, yeah? This is where I hope I don't get lost trying to get back out. Because my popsicle is in a different direction than what I thought I came from. Did I get completely turned around? Possible. I thought I came from this way, though. But if that's all fire down there, then that is not the way I came. Why do I feel like I should head back towards where my popsicle is and hope that that's where Marguerite's base is? That's a light. There it is. Okay, good. I did need to head back towards my popsicle. I had turned more than I thought I had. So there you go. Because I really wasn't... I was like, man, did I actually twist around more than I thought I did? But the answer was, yes. Okay. Okay. Nope. Nope. Still want to see if I can find more diamonds. Was this not the correct direction? Oh, it wasn't, because I had to go around to get into her moon pool. That's why I got turned. Okay. Orientation. Spatial awareness. Okay, then. I want these at my base. They're so pretty. And those would be cool lights to have in my base. So, is this thermal plant? Mm-hmm. Is this back around to Marguerite's? It must be. Okay. Okay. I need to go back and get more air and then go straight to where I want to go, instead of doing circles and wasting time. Also, look at that. Over there. Oops, radios. Nothing else exciting? Spy penguin fragment. Well, I already have spy penguins. What's this? Water filtration suit. Nice. Okay, then. Well, and I have no idea how close we are to the end of this. I have no idea how much is there. I put in the schedule thing that we might finish it this week, but I really don't know, because I really don't remember. Oh, that's just glowing in the rock. Okay. So it's possible we might finish it this week, or it might be next week. But then I was thinking, oh no, that timing isn't... What the hell? Am I still going the wrong way? Okay, there we go. Because I do want to get to Subnautica 2, but I know that I've got an upcoming break for an event starting in the middle of July in Dreamlight Valley. And then the current star path ends at the end of the month. So I'm really not sure what I want to do. I almost thought about... Oh, look at that. I thought about taking a break. Oh, I remember that color. I thought this was in the first game. Because I was like, I remember there were these purpley crystals. But then, oh, that's quartz. I thought that was diamond. Was at least one of those diamonds? No, those were both quartz. Okay, hold on. Boo! Java Junkie, how are you tonight? On the Twitch side. Hope you're doing well. I am trying not to swim around in circles as I look for stuff. But I had a memory of these and kind of this crevice. And that there was danger in here. And I thought it was the first game. It is not. It is this one. I also feel like I built a base somewhere over here. Jade membrane. What are you? Can I slicey you? I don't know. Nope. Okay. Probably shouldn't linger though. There's some kyanite. I feel like there's something big in here, though. I feel like I remember something. Oh, is that what I want? Is that what I want? No, it's not. Frickin' balls. Oh, I got really excited for a second. It's quartz. Is that a propulsion cannon? Or is that a propulsion arm? Please, one of these needs to be the drill arm. For my ever-loving... Nope. Okay, don't get too lazy. Oh, large crystal formation, look at that. You're hot? Well, it's July. I feel like we're all living some level of that. Oh, hello. Can I just scan this? I don't want to scan that. That's a torpedo arm. All right, friend. Is that a new featherfish? Nope, you don't have time for that. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, our heat advisory got extended to Saturday. But
warning, 30 seconds of oxygen.
We're all going to be jealous of your rain, Yaya. Oh, do I actually have enough time to get back up here? Maybe not. Ooh, maybe not.
Oxygen.
Maybe not. Oh, lordy woman. Whee! What was that about pushing my limits? Got to 111 degrees. Yuck. Yuck. We'll do our typical Midwestern, but was it a dry heat? Because we have oppressive humidity right now. So it's not 111, but it feels like you're in a sauna. Great. Okay. Well, did I get enough kyanite for the depth module upgrade? Did I get that? Or this. I only need one. I think I have a synthetic fibers. Do I have a synthetic fibers? I still haven't. No, I got more. I got another diamond, so I could do this. Or should I actually do... I don't have 2 nickel yet. Because I have found a nickel, but I have not found where nickel lives. I'm going to need more kyanite for that. And nickel. Still 98 degrees in this computer room right now. That's not great. I'm so sorry. Do you have anything in your forecast to break it up soon? Or is it just going to, like, is it just going to be that way? Because we're supposed to have scattered thunderstorms on Saturday, which I'm not, like, super excited about because I don't want to have to deal with rain and fireworks, but if it breaks the heat wave, you know, I'll take it. All right. Still not what I was looking for. I was actually looking for spores, but that's good to know that that's an offshoot of Marguerite's area. Good job. I can speak. All right, so I still need a different crevice than that. You need to get some fans. I had to buy my youngest a fan because his room was getting warm too. Luckily, they had a decent one at Costco. Because I was going to order one, and then I was like, you know, I should just wait. I have a regular shopping day for Costco because it's close to my work, although they're going to be changing some stuff soon. Kind of sucks. But for now, I go there after work on Mondays because it's about 5 minutes away from my job. And then I can go by myself and stick to a budget because if my husband goes, he's not great with budgeting there, and if we go together, we enable each other. So, is this where the vent gardens were? That means we probably have a friend somewhere nearby. Yep, there he is. Hey, friend. You know what? I never repaired, so maybe I shouldn't hang out near you. If I kind of tuck into here, will you just disappear into the murky depth? Okay. So I held out and I bought a fan at Costco. Just go. Water leak and glitchy AC plus the heat index. Oh, we started to stay home. Oh yeah, I forgot that you said you were going. I just was excited that you were here. Selfishly so. I'm sorry. That sucks. I mean, it probably wouldn't be super fun if you guys were super hot. And your glitchy AC. Sounds like some repairs need to happen. Not that you don't know that, but starting Sunday, it's still hot, but it's the break. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry that it's not until Sunday, but at least there's some hope that it will break a little bit, you know? It's when they start, because I think we got our heat advisory last weekend. And I think originally it was supposed to be like Monday into Tuesday night. And then it's just gotten extended all week. Okay. Now, can I bind you up on something? He's so flippy. He's so agile. Like, and none of this stuff is like super... Like, there's no dancing around these rocks. It's just a rock face. We were going to do this later. We weren't going to do this now because we tried earlier and it didn't work out. Okay, we're looking for a crevice. Stay focused, woman. Stay focused. Tuesday, 81, and it starts going upward again. Oh, yuck. You have to sit inside because of the heat. Might as well be doing it at home. True. Especially if the AC at home works better. All right. Why do I feel like I should mark a crevice? Just so I don't have to look for it when I come back over here. Have I been to that artifact? I don't remember. We just kind of found them by accident last time. We weren't even really looking for them. We were just kind of wandering around and kept finding them. These aren't crevices.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh. So much water need. Oh, look at that. I feel like I found them from the outside, though. Where I didn't actually need to go into caves first. I could just kind of go straight down. Is this it? Ha ha ha. Look at that. Like I planned it. Look to see if plus sign is on it in the PDA. Yeah, but we had glitches on Sunday. Like I still have, where is it? Or did it clear itself up? Alien distress call. Oh, well, these no longer have a plus now. Even though they're the same. At least they no longer have a plus. So maybe they're better. Just the one. Oh, okay. So I could turn this one off then, right? I found more than one artifact, though. Yeah. Push it there. Alright. I need a flower spore thingy while we're down here. Don't forget. Are they big or are they single slots? They are single slots. Yay! Can I actually get to this thing? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, is it actually going to be here or is it going to be under? It's going to be under, isn't it? Damn it! Alright, what else is down here? I don't want you to... Don't come over here. I want, like, at least a couple more of those. But also, y'all need to leave me alone. I don't really need a ton of those, but I might as well grab a few while I'm here. Nickel! Did I? Okay. Lovely. What? Why are you pulsating? That's okay. Ooh, it's so pretty in here. Okay, don't get distracted by pretty things. Where the hell is that paddler? Probably. Yeah! Leave me the hell alone, sir. God, those things are obnoxious. They're not as bad as the warper, but they are still pretty bad. For orientation problems. Alright. This should be 6. Oh, inventory full. Look at that. You really should go home. I have 2 nickel now. So that's good. Got your shopping done. Ah, Instacart. You know, I would love to be able to use Instacart. But I don't really need to. And I don't have the budget to just do it because I want to. But I would love to be able to. But I'm so glad it exists, you know? It's nice to have that kind of stuff. Because, I mean, yes, it could be a luxury for some, but also for others, it can be really, you know, facilitate things in a way. It's like I've seen enough reviews now of like there's products that I look at, I'm like, those are so silly, or most people are like, those are so silly, and then there'll be people that will pipe in and say, yeah, but for somebody with this issue, it can be a real lifesaver. And it's like, oh yeah, that just changes your whole perspective on it's not just about a silly gadget or something that facilitates people being lazy. Sometimes it actually provides access for people. So I'm glad it exists, although there is part of me that's like, I wish I had the money to just do it so I could just not have to shop. They won't deliver way out there. Same as Walmart. Yeah, and see, it's still not perfect. You know, infrastructure and stuff. Well, and it gets harder if you live out. So do you live out in the boonies then, or just a small town? We were just there. We don't have to go there again. Don't yell at me. I'm busy. And you remember... Yeah, but that doesn't change their delivery radius. Unfortunately, not. Hopefully you will get... What the hell are you doing here? He is like right above me too. The jackassery is afoot. But do you enjoy the benefits of living in the boonies? That is the question. Because some people really like living way out where it's less populated and stuff. That just the price you pay is that it's harder to get shit to where you live. So, you know, pros and cons of anywhere, living anywhere. Live in the city, it's just convenient because shopping in store is hard. I mean, yeah, I know. That's what I mean, though. It's like, for someone that needs, you know, the assistance, or that it provides, you know, a level of, I don't know, physical comfort, or just the time, the extra time it would take. Because, I don't know, like, does it take you extra to go around a store and get everything you need? Because I know if there's mobility issues involved or things like that, like, a 5-minute run to the grocery store could become a 30-minute endeavor or more, because you have to deal with, you know, whether or not you need a wheelchair or some kind of scooter or something like that. Like, there's a lot of reasons why a simple trip is not so simple for someone with varying degrees of physical mobility and things like that. So having the ability to have someone get the stuff for you, you know, and then there's also whether or not you, like the time, you know, like if you're working, like people who have to work multiple jobs may not have the time to go shopping. It's nice for if they can afford to have things delivered, you know, things like that. Like, there's a lot of reasons people could use it, not just... I think a lot of assumptions are made about, like, things like that are not the case for everybody. And then you run the risk of saying, well, not everybody, but, you know, like, there's still people who will assume the lowest common denominator of, like, what they assume people who are using things like that are. I don't know. You miss the boonies? Absolutely. Sounds like you like living out there. Well, there you go. I like visiting the boonies, but I am definitely more of a city person. But my grandparents used to live in a small town in the southern part of the state. And one of those places where you'd go and then you'd have to drive to the next town to go rent a video, or go drive to this other town because they had the pool. But, you know, it was a blast. But I definitely like living in the city more than I think I would like living out. And I might feel differently when I'm older, too. Like, my parents moved out of the main city area. They're still within a 40-minute drive, but, well, their area is starting to get more developed now. But when they moved out there, it was definitely... not rural, but more rural than where we are here. And my mom really liked doing that. They have horses, so they needed some space. Okay, so now I need rubies. Do I already have synthetic fibers? I thought I had synthetic fibers. I have fiber mesh. I thought I picked up a synthetic fibers like at a crash site though. Did I not do that? Must not have done that. Can I make synthetic fibers using fiber mesh? Is that why I was like super confident about it? Oh, I should probably make that. Oh, it needs synthetic fibers too. Boo! Spiral plant. Okay. So the spiral plant is not red. It looks, which is why I thought it was the thing down low. Oh, I need to read a bunch of stuff. Okay, that's fine. Flora. But it's like white. The spirals are red, but I kept remembering this top thing and I thought it was a completely different plant, but this is the spiral plant. So I know they grow in the vent garden, but I scanned them before I found them in the vent garden, which means they also grow somewhere else. I just need to go find them. Yep. Grew up in the country, miss that slow pace. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I like visiting. It's kind of like how I feel about dogs. Like, I like dogs, but I like visiting dogs more than I want to own dogs. It's kind of a similar vibe. Like, I like visiting the boonies. I like being out. Like, you know, I remember visiting family and, you know, learning how to ride on a horse bareback because, you know, that's what, like, a rope. I got dragged once when I was like 9. But, like, I don't want to do that all the time, but it was always fun to go, and it was fun to, you know, go look for crawdads and the creeks and stuff, and like swim in the lake that was like solid brown water. It's like, but that was a good time. But like, I still want to be able to, like, I don't know. I like city life too. Like, I like being able to drive 15 minutes and just be able to do something or go to the store or visit a friend, or instead of having to drive ages. Sometimes those rural roads really stress me out too, because people that live in those areas, they drive like they live in those areas, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go into a ditch if I'm not careful. I drive like a little old lady. So, like, visiting. Okay, I'm not reading this stuff at this moment. I need to figure out where the hell these things are. But first things first. Oh no, not first things first, because I need it for both of those things. I can make a storage compartment. I can make 2 storage compartments. Well, and, you know, my husband and I have joked about, like, having a private island. You know, and that's kind of a different version of living out in the boonies, because it's still kind of removed and all that. But, like, if we were mega rich, then we could just have everything delivered. But that's a different life. It reminds me of a comedian who talks about, like, shopping casually for, like, jets or yachts or something like that, and like being really picky about which ones meet his needs. I can't remember which comedian that is. I can see his face, but I can't remember his name. But he talks about that and how ridiculous it is, because of course he's never gonna buy a yacht or a jet or whatever, but you know, you get discerning when you're trying to, you know, fake shop for that stuff. You get used to it. The winter rural roads were the perfect excuse for a snow day. I bet. Yeah, I mean, you would have to get used to it, because, I mean, it would become your normal, but, like, visiting, that's probably the most stressful part. Now, when I was a kid, had no clue. Of course, that was back when my grandma would let us, you know, stand up in the back seat while she would drive up and down hills and stuff. No seatbelts, just, you know, all of that. And I'm sure those roads were not less sketchy back then, but I had no idea, you know. Okay. I'm making 2. Count them 2. Oh, no, it's not. It's just the prawn suit, not making 2. Just making 1. Now, synthetic fibers for that, too. What else goes into that besides the spiral plant? Because this is where I go get the spiral plant things, and then I don't realize that I also need something else. Rubies. I have rubies. I may not have 8. I may not have 8 rubies. But rubies are not terribly hard to find. Let's look. Maybe I do have 8 rubies. Holy shit. My grandpa did the same. Yep. Well, and I actually remember telling that story at my grandmother's service after she passed away. And I swear I could feel my mother get a little tense. Like she had no idea that my grandma used to do that, because it was her mother-in-law. And I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be telling this story. Look at that. 8 rubies. Like I planned it. Because we know that's what I do here. We know I plan everything. You're back, fair enough. Do I need to put anything in here? Nope, my nuts are still good. All right. So I need spiral plants. Does it tell me where they grow? Or, okay. Lives in symbiosis with the vent garden. Is that really the only place I've scanned it? Because I could have sworn I scanned it before I got into the vent garden. What do I have on my person? Do I have too much crap on my person? I do not. But I want to go stick this in the creamsicle. You may have that. Okay, spiral plant. This penguin is just obsessed with my moon pool. Buddy, you don't live here. Did I build over him and now he's just stuck forever? Can I push him out of the way? Where the heck is he? Now he's gone. Oh, he's right there. You can get out. You're just dicking around. All right. So, dropped a beacon still. All right. You know, I've still forgot to pay attention to exactly where the frickin' vent garden shit was. I'm a planner. And I really like to be thorough in my investigations. Architect artifact. Can I hit that on the way? Maybe. Alrighty. Where are we at time-wise? Oh, we're getting to the halfway point. I probably should have braked before I left again. I'm really just going out to get spiral plants, though, so that when we come back from a break, we can... I really want to go down where the kyanite stuff is. So depth module 2. Asshole. You know, it's amazing how much you chill out when you get tools that can help things just leave you alone a little bit. It's kind of like, even though the sea dragon was still very scary at the end of Subnautica, it was still like not nearly as bad as some of the first things that were stressful, you know? Just kind of funny how things shift as you play these games. How far down? How far down? How far down? Okay. Now, is there a down here? There is. How far down can I go with this? Pretty far. Didn't I scan this one? Or is there something else I'm looking for? I scanned this, though. Did I go in there? I may not have gone in there. Okay. Park where it's not crushing depths, please. I scanned this. But I don't remember going in here. So we'll go in here. Oh, it's just an ion cube? Okay. Well, that's fine. But this was the marker that we were looking at, correct? It's not some other random marker, right? I'm gonna back up a little bit and double check. Oh. Okay, don't run into the wall. Pay attention to what you're doing, woman. Oh my god. Okay, fine. I was trying to back up and just see when it would appear, but apparently all I'm going to do is run into shit. So we might as well stop trying to be slick. Was that not the one we just... What the... Okay. Get me out of here. Like, out. Because there were two kind of off this direction. There's that one. 814. And that one where I just was. PK8, yeah? So I can turn that one off. But see, it's still got a plus. Like, I haven't been there. But I've definitely been there. So yeah, this shit's all glitchy. Which is fine. Just annoying. Because it's not game breaking, it just means we might repeat ourselves and we don't need to. Which, you know, I might do that by myself even if it wasn't glitchy. To be fair. Okay, but we're still looking for vent garden shenanigans. Hello? Hello? So if you're still on the Twitch side, Java, have you noticed a difference in transmission quality from the other times you have been in here, if you feel like sharing or notice? Because I changed some... You doing a little dance up there? What were you doing, friend? Because I changed a setting and I think it might actually fix what was wrong with Twitch. Because it was getting really glitchy. And I thought maybe it was like a Twitch thing, because sometimes it's a Twitch thing, but I think I actually had a setting that I had not corrected. Okay, I feel like it's past this. Somewhere this way. The whale songs are pretty. Are you gonna attack me? Eat those fish. Okay, I'm looking for some spirally... Would you please? No? Still coming? Everyone... Oh, did it actually zap me? It did. I thought I had zapped first, but apparently I was the zappy. This is not the right place. I thought it was past those dying lily pads, but I guess not. Alright, well. We'll wander a little bit. Because it should be kind of on the edge. But maybe it's the other side. Because this is definitely not what I'm looking for. Because I should see... what? Those vent things with all the mushrooms and stuff? That's what I should be seeing. And I'm not. Doesn't mean a friend isn't over here. Okay. Maybe it was the other side. For some reason I reversed it in my head again. What are you? Are you...
Warning. Maximum depth reached.
the
Hull
module
damage
I've been
imminent.
searching for? Probably not. Nope. You know what? Oh, he moved me. He moved me more than I thought he had at first. And technically, they are Leviathans, so I should have expected that little...
Warning. Maximum depth reached.
Yes.
Hull damage imminent.
Yes, yes. Some hull damage imminent. You can quit your bitching, sir. It must have been around the other side. That's a rock. At first I was like, is that a weird looking creature egg? No. All right. There they are. Okay, it was this side. I just went probably way out farther than I meant to. Okay. Now, there should be some nastiness somewhere. Okay, I recognize this rock. There you are. That means there's also some paddler things. You know what I should grab while I'm over here is some rubies. Because if I'm going to need all 8 of the rubies that I currently have, I might want to have some spares. Okay. So if we see any more, we should grab them. Hey, look, a ruby. Okay. Now, last time I just swam over. Will he attack my sea truck if I'm not in it? Like if I park it near the vent garden? I don't know. Is that a spiral plant right there? No. What the hell is that? Nothing. Cool looking, but... Thermal plant. Alright. Hopefully we will park somewhere where there's not a paddler thingy. Where? I was hoping to spot him before I got out, but apparently the answer is no. Can I actually scan that? Or if I can, I have already done it.
Seek fluid intake.
So needy. Red wart seed. I don't need that. This is not how I do fluids. There we go. Drop. I don't need that.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I really don't need this many spiral plants as far as I know, but... we can hoard. It's fine. Okay, now we're looking for a friend. Where are you, friend? So the last time I did this, he came right up on this thing. And I was kind of hoping to get inside here and see if maybe I could get him tangled up, trying to come at me. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Oh, hi. Holy shit. Oh, what? Why can't I scan him this close? Is it because you're glitched? What the hell? That was some bullshit. Because I moved so I could see if my scanner would work. And that's how he got me. Now, maybe it's because I couldn't get him through the vent garden tentacle thingies. But still, that was some bullshit. All right. What did I lose? Almost all the spiral clippings. Damn. I don't think I really had picked up anything else, though. Some titanium, the ion cube, some rubies. But I don't even think I lost any rubies. You are too close. I don't like it. Well, I guess it won't work doing that. Which is fine. I still think that's some crap. That I couldn't scan him at all. Like, I would understand if it, you know, kind of, like, went on and off as he moved back and forth around the tentacles. Like, if it would go on and off as he moved around, but it did not do that at all. It just didn't let me scan him at all. Can you not scan him? Because that's some bullshit, too. It would not make sense to me that you couldn't scan him. You know? Did I get another red wart seed? I did not. Oh! What the flip? Excuse you? You know, it'd be really funny is if it would let me scan him from in here. Come on. You're gonna get your panties in a wad over it. Come on. I don't have all day, man. I'm busy. Okay. Maybe it really does not want you to be able to do it through the vent garden. I'm also a little nervous because it's obviously glitchy. Like, will it suddenly go, oh, that was the perfect clip through the vent garden for you to get eaten. Okay. I still think the tentacles one was bullshit. Where? Give me this so I can get in this. Well, that answers the question of whether or not I could use the vent garden. I still wonder about this rock formation being helpful. Well, it's somebody mentioned earlier that if I had the reinforced suit, I could jump out more. So maybe... Can you get in through the top of the vent garden, too? I kind of want to go in that one. Are you different in any way? Is there another friend that lives over here? The hell? That's a shark. Can you get in through the top? No. And you can't scan the top. Are these eyeballs? It's a little unnerving. Nothing else exciting in there, though? All right. Excuse me. Let me in. I was right-clicking and therefore turning on and off my light. All right, so it was just the spiral plant then that we were coming out here to get so we could craft the stuff that with the synthetic fibers. Okay, it's almost directly south, the vet garden area. Little bit southeast from the pod. Like 1,400 meters. I don't know if I'll remember that, but that's where it's at. Oh, hi. Are you gonna come at me? Coming at me, bro? Oh. How was he not close enough to have gotten hit by that? That's some crap. Because if you try and hit it just before he bites you, it's like he's still too far away, even though it should be an AoE. I guess I should really just wait until the second he snatches me and then activate it. Because he really doesn't do a ton of damage if he catches you and then immediately releases you. It's if he sits there and tries to crunch you, you know? Is there another one over here? No, it's just you guys bitching? Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. Stop. I really need to pause, but he was up over here earlier. So I really don't want to stop and repair right there. Oh, wrong button. Wrong tool. There we go. Do I have room in my inventory? Perhaps. Because I was thinking about hitting this on the way back to my pod. Y'all need to chill. Is it really going to be on the way back? That's the question. Or is it going to be end up being more convoluted than I would like it to be? Maybe. Probably. Or was that the entrance to wherever that is? It's probably going to be more convoluted than I want it to be because it's going to be tunnels. So we can do that after break. Alrighty then. 1 enameled glass. 2 enameled glass. Do I have enough quartz? As I know, I have at least 2. But I don't know if I have more than 2. Oh, Lord. Where the hell? Granite, kyanite, quartz. Ah. Blending in at night. They really do blend into these grasses at night. It's crazy. Have I really gotten most of the quartz out of this area? I thought for sure it would at least somewhat respawn, but... You're gonna be under the ground? Oh no. Okay. Sea glide fragment. No. No. Got a sea monkey. Little shit. Ah. Do not steal my stuff. Things drive me crazy. Alright, I grabbed a few cords. Hopefully that will be enough. Alright. Oh, I'm sorry, paper.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Need some food. I'm gonna grab some nuts. Oh, inventory full. I was like, why aren't you grabbing them? How are we doing on power? Cool. Alright, so I need to make some glass. And then I need to make... I'm gonna go ahead and make 3. Even though I'm not as fussed about the water filtration suit in this moment. Although I think I could make that. Now that I'm looking at what it actually is gonna take. Copper. What else? Oh, the aerogel. The frick did I put? Much LX. Okay. And then what else? Enamel glass, enamel glass. That's it. Let's make an aerogel. It needs something else. Lead. I should have lead. Or am I remembering my lithium? No, there's some lead. You know, I long for the days where it was just quartz and stalker teeth. Okay. Now, this is the prawn suit depth 1. And this is depth 2, which means I need to pull it out of the truck. So let's go grab it out of the truck. Nope. Ah, no, why? Okay, that was weird, but whatever. Whatever works. Okay. So that was a 300. Does that mean this is 450? Because we went from 150, or is it... Because we went from 150 to 300. I'm wondering if it's another 150 meters, or if it's going to be more than that. Okay, sea truck upgrade. And now... Nope. Prawn suit. Depth module. And then we can go ahead and make this suit. Okay, and then we can unpin all of that crap. Now, what do we need for the... It's a Mark II. It's the Mark III. It's 2 kyanite and 3 nickel. I think I only have 2 nickel. And this is kyanite and 2 nickel. And the place where I want to go has more nickel. So maybe... maybe I should go ahead and do it for the prawn suit. Let's see how deep they go first before we make the choice of what we're doing next. It's not that. It's this. I still need the drill arm. Propulsion cannon. Which means I still want to go back to the mine shaft and see if I missed... that would be my best guess for where I would find that, you know? So I kind of feel like that's what I should do, is go back to the mine shaft and see if I can... get, the scan that I need. Put these depth modules in and we'll see how deep these go. Okay. 650. Ooh, 650. Wow. Awesome. I'm into it. Okay. And then how far does this go now? This goes to 400. So this is why I need the docking module, something fierce, you know? Stop, phone. Quiet. I don't work tomorrow. I mean, I got stuff to do, but like, I don't have to get up and go to work tomorrow. 700. Ooh. 700. Does that mean I want to take the prawn suit? I want to go to the mine shaft when I get back from break. See, my brain's turned into jelly because I need to take a moment and go reset. Okay, so. Yeah. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, depending on where you are, what you're doing. If you're enjoying your time, watch it make me feel good. Feed the algorithm goblins, whatever the hell you call it. If you're here when I get back, thank you so much. If not, I hope you have a lovely day, night time. If you are celebrating the holiday weekend in any way, shape, or form, or just trying to hide until it's over because you don't like fireworks or whatever it is, I hope you have a lovely weekend. And yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes so I can make this work better. And yeah, I'll see you in a few minutes. All right. Theoretically, our brain is a little bit more solidified. Theoretically. My eyes are a little dry tonight, though. It's kind of weird. I think it's because I have the fan on, like, full blast in here right now, though. So there's probably more airflow happening around my eyeballs. But that's okay. All right. What do I need to have on my screen so I don't get distracted by my periphery? This is what I need. Weird. Okay. Okay. What do I want to do first? Now that I have depth modules, do I want to take my prawn or do I want to take my sea truck? I think I might want to take my sea truck for exploratory purposes. No, I want to take my prawn. Okay. Actually, before I go, I'm going to go ahead and grab a little bit more food so I'm topped off, you know? Although, how many nutrient blocks do I have? So I can test this. I don't know if I need to test it. Because a person was in earlier mentioned that I could have really full food. Okay, it caps at 110 with those. But I only have 3 nutrient blocks, and I am stingy with my nutrient blocks. Here we go. Did I not ever put a beacon with the entrance to the mine shaft? Did I never do that? I guess not. I mean, it's not terribly difficult to find, but that's, you know, I say that now. And I get over there and I can't find it, you know? Right? Did I not make my grappling arm? I did not. I kind of wonder if I should. Am I going to need that while I'm down in the thing? I don't think I'm going to need that while I'm down in the thing. Still here? Well, excellent. I don't know how risky this behavior will be, but I have a feeling it won't be long. Because what I really want to do is I want to go down in the mine shaft, see if I can find the other part of the drill arm. And then make it. And then drill those patches of diamonds that are inside the mine shaft. So a run back and forth there a couple times. But hold on a second. Why are there 2 dropped beacons? Seems weird. Why is it constantly draining? Like jumping? Is this a toggle? Is left shift a toggle? No. It didn't used to do that in the first one. Continuously drain my meter as I'm not walking. Hey, Grumpy. Wait a minute. Where the frick did Delta go? Delta is almost directly east of me. Not quite, but like close enough. I don't like the fact that this seems to be Hold on. Okay, so it's as I move. Leave me alone. Like if I stop holding a directional button, that's when it stops. But I don't remember it working that way in the first one. You know? Or am I just misremembering? Because that makes me a little bit nervous to take this down here. Can I actually reach? How tall are all the jumps in here? Are they, do I have enough energy to go up all the jumps? I feel like I probably do. I don't want my prawn to get stuck, you know? Because I could just leave it up here. That's a light. I need to remember to blink is what I need to do. And I know there's landings, like ledges in here, so I could take it down this shaft for sure. I guess we could just, you know, evaluate it as we go. Yeah, these are probably fine. Ugh, I don't want to park next to these guys because they probably will attack me. Alright, I'm gonna get out. That looks like a drill arm. Is that... How did I miss this one? You, get out of my way. Alright, what do I need to make it? Frickin' 4 diamonds. Ugh! Brick. Alright. Well... Can I walk on that? That'd be funny. Well, that was quicker than I expected it to be, in all honesty. I was kind of expecting to have to look all through there and go, where's the one thing I missed? Right at the beginning. Which means I really didn't need to bring this thing. But that's okay. Oh, no. Can you actually take the prawn suit up on land? That'd be kind of funny. Marguerite can take hers on land. All right. Well... I did find diamonds in that other place where I found the kyanite. And now I should be able to take my truck down there. So... if I can take my truck down there and have more air going on, then it shouldn't be so bad. It's just trying to explore, not get lost, and then make sure you can get back again without running out of air. That's the real problem. So... Ooh. I could remember where I found that first docking module, because that makes me wonder if there's another one that I just missed, kind of like the drill arm.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And therefore could theoretically go back to where I found it and maybe find a scan that I missed. Oh, my stomach is suddenly mad. That sucks. Nobody wants to have a mad stomach. Yeah, what are the dropped beacons about? Oh, God. Really? Because now there's two. Alright, let's just hit stuff, that's fine. So, well, I'm not taking the prawn out. I was like, oh, I still forgot to make the grappling arm, but I'm not taking the prawn until I come back anyway, so. My stomach is suddenly angry and I don't like it. Can you guys just stop? Be great. Oh. Holy crap. Well, if you're busy right now, I'll just go. He was chowing down on that guy. Leave me alone. Alrighty. And I still haven't gone back to land. I really need to go back and find those pangling spots that I missed when I was going all along, what is that, Phi Robotics area? I know there's some pangling spots to go into there. It might have been the other way. It was the other way. This is the first time I've gone as direct a route as I could, and I was like, oh wait, maybe it's not this turn. Something I already have. People are already starting to set stuff off. I'm actually surprised we haven't gotten more people setting stuff off. Well, I don't think this is it, but what's over here? Let me get distracted. This is definitely not it. Maybe I should have put a beacon at Marguerite's base, just so I don't get turned around again. Because she's not down that far. This goes down to... Now that we can go this way in the sea truck, why the hell not? For all I know, there's diamonds in this biome, too. That's just quartz, though. So pretty. Nothing new though so far. I feel, well, there's that, we're looking for an artifact down here too, but would have thought there might have been something else in these little side areas, you know? But so far, not so much. Oh, that was huge. Should we be going down in here? Well, yes, because there's the artifact icon. Okay. Starting to reach the limit. Air plant, that's not a good sign. More of those little trapper thingies. Oh, goody. What are you doing down here? I didn't know you lived down here, too. I'm gonna zap you if you get close to me, friend. More uranite. Okay. It's about the limit. So I'm gonna park as close to the ceiling as possible so as not to risk the sea truck going below. Let me in. Ah, yes. Hello. Wow. So pretty. Oh, hello. Architect components.
This skeleton is very dense, able to handle heavy forces. A good frame for my new form.
Are you okay, Alan?
It is not often that I gaze upon the form of a foreign architect.
Is this place another sort of sanctuary? It's peaceful. Beautiful, even.
As the bacterium spread, the continuation of life became uncertain. This is a place to reflect.
I think I understand.
Can scan this too? No? Oh, Lord. Stop. Oh. It is very pretty. Can't scan any of these. They were scannable in the first game. I like this stuff too. This dangly stuff. Very pretty. Alright. You know what we haven't done in a bit? We haven't read stuff. Oh, and I found a... Oh, okay. So this is Altera. This is Control Room Rapid Depressurization. To Weld Team and Electrical. We're getting closer. I know the control room will change the process of base building. It contains all the information you need in a singular place. Energy delegation for low sunlight areas, build layout, structural information, etc. We're leaps and bounds away from version 1, which literally just rolled to the bottom of the ocean, even on flat ground. Rapid implosion is supposed to be painless. I hope that's true. Definitely a better way to go than the electrical fire in version 5.7. Poor way to go. Super unfortunate radio call to overhear. Oh my god, that's one way to put it. Jasmine was the latest worker that volunteered to test the control room for hazard pay, of course. She was on the radio examining some information panels when she experienced rapid depressurization due to a hull breach. Apparently, the panels were welded poorly and blew a hole in the wall. So, no hazard pay for her. Or anyone else for that matter. At least she didn't suffer. This next build should have all the kinks ironed out. Well, does not bode well. Alright, architect skeletal structure. A dense synthetic skeletal structure made from unknown alien components. It is estimated that the skeletal material would score a 10 on the Moss test for material hardness. It is highly resistant to shattering due to its incredibly strong impact strength. Which beacon was that we just did? The body cache? Was that it? So I can undo that one. All right, and then we were reading stuff. Geological data. Large morganite formation. Oh, the pretty crystals. Morganite is a rare variety of beryl, a durable mineral consisting of a beryllium aluminum silicate. Its striking purple coloration is an indication that trace amounts of manganese were present during formation. And uraninite is a naturally occurring uranium oxide, highly radioactive and unstable. Its primary use is the production of uranium reactor rods for nuclear generators. Assessment, applications in nuclear power. Land. Flora. Ancient ornamental plant. Molecular scans point to an incredibly slow cell metabolism which is backed up by carbon dating. The plant cells appear to be engaged in a process known as transdifferation. This process alters the state of the cells and transforms them to a new cell type over time. Through this process, the plant continuously replaces any poor biological material, allowing it to potentially live for incredibly long periods of time. The carefully regulated structure of this plant's cellular biology and the intentional nature of its display amongst other alien artifacts suggests that the architects designed and cultivated this plant for some kind of aesthetic or cultural purpose that we can only speculate about. Sea flora. Grand cotton anemone. One of the largest multicellular organisms in the sector of 4546b, the grand cotton anemone is hard to miss. The species propagates by emitting a steady flow of spermatozoa, reminiscent of flower pollen, that are forced out its opening as a result of gas exchange. Periodically, a large egg is expelled. Once fertilized, the egg develops into a planula larva, which drifts through the local environment before establishing itself on the ocean floor. Assessment: collect eggs for use in advanced fabrication. We've been doing that. Or did that, at least, a little bit. Equipment. The water filtration suit. The industry standard water filtration suit is designed to minimize water loss while exploring hostile environments by filtering and recycling bodily fluids. Reclaimed water is stored in containers for later consumption. Normal production rate is 2 bottles per day. Filters contaminants from no less than 4 different bodily excretions. Blood and sweat may be effectively processed. Upgrade to Mark II to make the most of tears. Onboard flavor neutralizer can be activated at startup. Flavor neutralizer not included on all models. The water filtration suit, because drinking reclaimed urine is better than death by dehydration. While that might be true, still gross, still just as gross as it was in the first game. The fabricator module for the sea truck contains 1 wall-mounted unique fabricator and a small amount of additional storage space. This was what I was hoping for. The fabricator module allows operators to craft everything available on a standard fabricator while additionally offering the ability to construct sea truck modules. Failure to attach this module for trips lasting longer than 8 hours absolves the manufacturer of fault in all incidents regarding caloric energy intake deficiencies. This module is powered by the sea truck's main cabin. Alrighty then. Didn't I get a voice log? Didn't I get a PDA thing? Or maybe that was one of the things I read. I just assumed it was a voice log, but I guess not. Okay, and then what thingy got unlocked in here? Oh, the architect skeleton. Diamonds again. Yep. Architect organs, architect tissue. Okay. And then, oh look, reclaimed water at a cost of food. What? Okay. Oh, nope. Alrighty. It was nice just bringing the sea truck, though. Okay. Is there anything else in here that you're like a pain for a reason? Or are you just a pain? This over here. Just a air plant? Okay, just an air plant. Would you stop hitting stuff, please? Probably not. That's not going to end anytime soon. Oh, we might have to wrap it on time just because my tummy's angry. That's not appreciative? Appreciative? I don't know. That's not appreciated. There we go. It's like, that is not the right word. Is that literally all that's going on in this biome? Is this right back down where we were? Yeah. Okay. This is where I don't remember exactly how to get back out. You would think it would be an up, you know? But it could be a tunnel and then an up. Paddler. This is down, but maybe it's a tunnel and then up. So we'll find out. Tunnels are so disorienting, you know? Or is this back down to where we were? Thought so. go right first. Looks like it might go up. Oh, hey. I remember struggling with this when I did this the first time. Because it's so twisty, turny in here that it is not difficult to get disoriented. And I keep looking for an up that doesn't seem to exist. Okay, this is up, but then down again. Ah, okay. And now I need to go through. Somebody is setting off some fireworks outside. Now, is it this way or that way? Or do they meet? Do they meet each other? Back down again. Okay. Ah, here we go. Main room. I'm just wondering if it's worth trying to explore any of these other side spaces or not. Or did we already look at the majority of them earlier? I think we might have looked at the majority of them earlier. And it was mostly just the same stuff. Okay. Well, then I need to go and find Marguerite's place. Because that is definitely the other place I want to make sure I get back to is... Oh, I feel like I remember something big in those caves with those big crystals, but I, for the life of me, cannot remember what it is. And that's not great, you know? Yeah, grumpy grumps. Is that a light? Those are not lights, those are plants, but I think this might be it, so... Doing okay on Power Song. Yep, there's the light. Okay. Should I grab these rubies while I'm here? They might be easier rubies to grab than other rubies, so... Grab those. I don't want to fill up my pockets with trivial things, though, you know? Okay. There's two different ways to go. I feel like I found the diamond in this side, though, so I'm almost wondering if I need to go left. So we'll do that first. And I could get out and scan. But let's just poke around. Hopefully this heat won't be a problem. That's a diamond right there. Two of them, in fact. Look at that. The correct choice was made. To get back out, I need to go north. Alright, let's just see. Is it doing damage to my truck? It does not seem to be. see if it does damage to me. Did not seem to. Holy banana pants, look at that. Here we go. Look at all the diamonds. It's like Christmas. I wonder if this is what was referred to before as Diamond City. Maybe not. Maybe I still have not found Diamond City, but maybe it's Diamond Town. There's also lithium and rubies. I don't remember what comes out of this. Is that silver or is it gold? It's probably gold, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But okay, don't grab stupid crap. This is telling me chance of gold. Yep. All right. What's happening over here? Anything exciting? There's a PDA. That's exciting. Ah, Marguerite. Titanium, so nothing new. Anything to scan? Look at all this cargo. Thermal plant fragment. Can I repair this? Oh, it's like trashed. What? Do something different, or are you still like a newt fish or something? I don't need lithium right now. I don't need to fill my pockets with it, that's for sure. Okay. Now. Marguerite.
There I was, 500 meters below sea level. Chunks of the sea base sank around me. One hand gripped the monster's scales. The other was clamped around the shard of metal I'd lodged into her eye socket. A reaper. Wounded, maybe, but still deadly.
Great.
I'd already taken out one eye. I damn near carved out the other.
Jesus.
We were headed for the void at the crater's edge. Blinded, she was spiraling deeper. I had a choice. Hold on, or let go. I clung for dear life as she took us deeper. I had 1 minute of air in the tank. Back then, I could go another 3 with what I had in my lungs. So I had 4 minutes to kill the Reaper, minus a few to get back to the surface. It ain't that I like killing folk. It's just sometimes what you need is on the inside of someone else's ribcage. I killed that beautiful, terrifying creature, and I made for the surface. When I caught my breath, I realized we'd come further than I'd thought. I was surrounded by watery void, just me and ocean. Nothing else.
Damn. Crazy. Marguerite is one tough cookie. What is that? Is that another thermal? Lithium. Okay. Well, I don't know how many I've picked up, but I've picked up quite a few.
Seek fluid intake.
Ugh, you're so bossy.
Signs stabilizing.
Oh, and another one right there. So funny. All this time looking for so many diamonds. Just freaking everywhere. Not in a bad way, just damn, you know? How many do I have now? Holy crap. 12, 14? My god. What is that? Oh, it's that thing I can't seem to scan. Maybe I've already scanned it. Well, that was the correct choice for going there first. What's over here? Is it more? Or is it towards the other thing? Because I don't think I came out exactly the way I went in. This is near her base. Her base is like right up here, isn't it? Yep, there it is. Okay. So we have 77. So we can go the other way. Which I think is this, yeah? All right. Oh, look. More diamonds. No, that's quartz. Okay. I was like, holy crap. Ask and ye shall receive. For sure. Now. Some more quartz.
Proceed with caution. A Leviathan-class creature is near.
I remember there was something nasty in here. I don't remember exactly what. And I don't remember exactly where. I just remember it was in here. And I remember hugging things like these to try and make sure that I don't die, you know? I see stuff to scan, though. Fucking hear you. There it is. Don't like it. I don't like it. Maybe if I just hide in these crystals. I need to scan this shit, though. What is this? Did I already get all of this one? Yes. There's kyanite, and I really want it. Is that it over there? I think all I can see is the mouth part. Okay. It's just like playing with the sea dragon. Yeah, it's right there. It's right there. You are a gnarly looking mofo. Okay, so we're gonna go back this way. We look, a crevice that I'm probably supposed to go in. I don't know, how many kyanite do I need? Nothing for the stuff that's pinned. Okay, but I do know I need kyanite for depth modules. Is that correct? Probably. Sea truck dock. Docking bay for sea truck plus any attached modules. What? Kyanite. I need 2 for that. And that's the prawn suit Mark II. So I need 1 more for that. Okay. Not worried about the torpedo arm. Thermal reactor. That would be nice. What goes into polyaniline again? Is it hydrochloric acid and gold? Is that what it is? Oh, look. We could make the laser cutter now. We can go back to some of those ships that had things that needed to be cut into. Polyaniline, gold, and hydrochloric acid, which is made with young cotton anemones and salt deposits, which I should be able to do. I have them growing. Hey, look, a crevice. I still need kyanite. More. Although I do remember him chasing me into places where I was like, you shouldn't be able to fit in here. Torpedo arm. No thanks. Propulsion arm. What does that take? There it is. I probably won't, though. I'll probably just do the drill and the grappling, if I had to guess. Is that kyanite over there? Jesus. Jesus. I'm trying not to piss you off, sir. Can you just chill out? Does the electrical thing do anything to him, or does he just bite your face? He seems to be on a little bit of a loop, so I'm kind of waiting to see how close I've gotten to his loop. Any second now, right? Or the second I choose to move. There he is. I feel like I'm really close. Can I get back in this corner? Why? I didn't mean to have my lights on. What the frickin' shrimp? That's quartz. I'm looking for more kyanite, though. Stop. Aren't I too tall for you? I don't like moving when they could be coming at. It'd be nice if I could figure out where some more kyanite is. How many do I need? I need 2, 4, 5. Go. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. No, I'm stuck. He's also stuck. So we're just gonna hang out and see if you get mad. Okay, I'm stuck. Also, who you are? Yeah. Did I not squeeze through there before? Hey, buddy. Can I have some kyanite, please? Okay. Zoomy, zoomy. Team Umi Zoomy. Man, I haven't thought about that in a long time. For those who don't have kids, you have no idea. Okay. So, did I miss any kyanite over here? It does not seem so. Because this is the entrance. I wonder if I could slip into this crevice. You know? Donde está, my friend? Looking for a friend in the dark. There he is. Hey, friend in the dark. Okay. Okay. Well, he definitely can come down in here. Alright, so this did not have a secret cache of kyanite, which I was kind of hoping for. They're not there. Probably in the middle of the room, just like the sea dragon. Am I as close to the wall as I can possibly be? Not really, but kind of. Okay, but I know I came through here before, right? I came over here. There he is. I see you. Which means he has to come up somewhere. But I don't see any kyanite anywhere over here. I don't like it. 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 Because I remember having to hide in these kind of... Yeah. Do not. Do not. I feel like I remember hiding in this exact little nook, too. Okay. You're gonna get tired of trying to do that, right? Perfect. Just go on. Just shrimp. Kyanite, please. Anywhere. It's gonna make me have to cross out into the fucking room. At least his little mouth thingy, under mouth, is that what it is? Glows. Okay. Donde? As soon as I jump out, there he is. It's like, I just want to be able to see him. If he's coming at me, that's something. But if he's at least flipping about, at least. Have you scanned? No. Because I'm scared. I'm scared of my face getting eaten. Well, and after that other thing where I struggled to scan it, I'm a little nervous about what it's going to take to scan it, you know? Because it was being difficult. All right, there's another. So far, we're doing...
Fluid intake.
Oh my God, you and your fluid intake. There, leave me alone. Well, and honestly, anytime there's like a big crevice in the ground, I'm just afraid he's gonna come right out and get me. You know? Like, do not. I'm busy trying to collect some kyanite. Like that. That looks like a big old crevice right there. And he's gonna be like, ha-ha! Yeah, look at that. And he could easily come up from there. Okay, then. All right. I don't know what else is in this room. I am less concerned at the moment. Ah, don't hug the wall so much that you break your frickin' sea truck. But now I want to get out with my kyanite, you know? I also don't know how effective the zappy zap was on him. See, that's a big old crevice. He could easily come out of that. Stop. I hear him. Stop running into shit. There he is. Hello. He does not seem to care. You think I should try? He's not as close as I'd like him to be. Come on and flippy-do around again. Don't leave. You gonna flippy-do enough? Come on, baby. Man, he is really not that close. It sucks. You have to be right up on his ass. You leaving? You're gonna come back because you're mad. Are you mad? Bastard. The second I get back in... Ah! The second I got back in my truck. Oh, what the... Apparently he can get you in the corner. He did not like being shocked while I was in his mouth, though. Well, that is upsetting. That I can't really be safe tucked in there. All right, well, let's go then. It does make me feel better knowing that if he snatches me, though, I can zap him. I like that it's that effective. It doesn't help me scan him like I'd like. But... he snatched me right through that crystal, though. That was crazy. Like he was eating your face. He absolutely was. You know how they do in these games. This should be near the entrance, though, yeah? There we go. This is what I was looking for. Stop hitting shit. All right. Diamonds and kyanite have been acquired. And that is what we were looking for. Everything else is extra. Everything else. If I did scan them, though, it makes me wonder what I did to scan them. Did I just risky behavior the hell out of it? It's entirely possible. Ooh, excuse me. I don't know if that translated, but... there it is. It's so pretty in here. This would probably be the biome I would pick, too, because it's all green and lush in here. And, like, all this bioluminescent root stuff going on. I can't blame Marguerite for picking this biome. I don't know if she picked it because, I mean, I doubt very seriously. She was like, it's pretty. She does not strike me as the kind of person that would be like, oh, I want to go make it pretty. Now, are my pockets full? Do I want more rubies? Do I? Oh, you know what I didn't get while I was in there? I did not get more nickel. I should do that. Because I need 5 from just the stuff that's pinned right now. Now this is where I find out that nickel actually isn't down here. That I got lucky with those 2 that I picked up, but this isn't actually the home of nickel. Let me look at my... does it actually tell me? I scanned it, right? Logs. Geological. Nickel. Nope. It does not tell me. Stop. Which tunnel was it in? Was it in the diamond tunnel? That's not the diamond tunnel. We can get out and scan. Look! More diamonds! More diamonds! No, that's lithium. Okay, I was like, holy crap! How many streams have we been looking for diamonds? We just needed to be able to go down further. That's really all we needed to do. Why do I feel like it's going to be the other direction? Well, at least we know nothing in here is trying to eat our face. Silver, gold, limestone, copper, salt, titanium, nickel. See, I'm pretty sure it's the other cave. Does this go all the way up and out? Is that a vent garden right there? Holy crap, was it right under the vent gardens? Well, shit. That's good to know, though. You know? What is that? Thermal reactor still. Look at all the diamonds. Crazy pants. Okay. I don't think it's this tunnel. I think it's the other tunnel. Because of course it is. Why would it be the safe tunnel? I love how the volatile sounding and looking tunnel is the not dangerous one. It's fantastic. Okay, but that sets us up really good for Sunday. I really need... What time are we at? Yeah, it's after 10, so I do need to start thinking about what I need to do to finish. If we can get this nickel, then theoretically we could craft all this stuff and start and figure out how to get past this dude. Technically, I could probably get past him with the electrical charge. I feel like I built a base here. This feels so familiar. Like, I was like, I bet, like, the purples and this stuff. Like, I want to say I built it, like, right on this, you know? But I can't remember now. It was too long ago. All right, so... What is that? Is that just limestone? Lame. How many nickels do I need? I need 5, and I think I have 2 at the base. Is that right? Nickel doesn't come out of rocks, though. It's just sitting. Yeah? I wonder if they're drillable chunks of nickel somewhere, you know? Okay, don't Don't lose track of where your sea truck is. I don't want to go back out in here. I don't want to. Feel like Cusco. Me no likey. What is that? Is that lithium? Yep. Is it going to be like the diamonds where I have a false sense that that nickel exists down here? And it really doesn't? This is magnetite. I have magnetite. That is definitely not what I am looking for. Alright. Well, fine. Let us... Where the frick? I just lost it. There it is. Okay, I was like, wait a second. Where the hell? Oh, but I can't play with this asshole too much because we're close. We're close to the edge. We're looking for anything suspicious. Do I want to go in the middle of the room? Yep, there he is. All right, friend. Why won't it? There we go. How mad are you? You gonna stay mad? Or are you actually gonna leave? Okay, he actually left. I mean, he might get mad again. And then I might have to repair. That is limestone. That is more kyanite. That is not what I'm hunting for. What is that? Is that nickel? No guts, no glory. It's not. Galena doesn't give nickel, does it? Lead and titanium. Yeah, I have a feeling that this is like the diamond thing before. Where I got a false sense of nickel being in here because I found like 2 random ones. Kyanite. I was supposed to go back to my base and build stuff. That electrical thing is definitely a game changer, though. As far as comfort. Galena. Quartz. Random crystally bits. Limestone.
Warning. Maximum
Okay.
depth reached.
I'm sorry.
Damage imminent.
Oh, look. Depths. More depths. Why does that seem like a big open area over there? That I'm going to say, no thank you. Okay, yes, yes. I know I just repaired and now... push my limits again. And need to repair again. Yay. My favorite part is getting out in this cave. It's my favorite part. You know, just in case someone tries to come along and be scary. It's my favorite part. Yep, there he is. Okay. Do we still have more up to go, or is this my... This might be my way out. Or I may not have gone up enough. I have not gone up enough. Hey, you. You coming? Nope. Okay, good. All right, well, I guess next time we'll have to look for some nickel. That's okay, though. We found diamonds, and that was the big hunt. And we got upgrades done. Like, it's not like we didn't get some stuff done. It's just, I don't know where the nickel is. Unless it's near these kind of spiry things, which means we could go up above... the vent over here, since there is a way up over here. That seems like lithium. It's lithium. I feel like that's not right, though. We don't need to go this way. Stop it. 1,000 meters that way. Okay. It's all good. Progress was made. You know what else we should do next time is we should go back to Phi and see if we can find the Pengling scan, not scan, but like tunnels. Because for all I know, one of them will have a cache of nickel, like that one cache of diamonds we found. That's an egg. I don't need that. I don't have an aquarium yet. Where's the out? Is it directly above me and that's why I can't see it? Nope. This is root structure. Did I miss my turn? Must have missed my turn. There we go. Ow. So I'm gonna have to start doing some back strengthening exercises. My lower back. I was trying to test my time on a puzzle yesterday. And I think my table was too short for one. But I am not used to speed puzzling. I'm used to regular puzzling, which means if my back starts to hurt, I can take a break. And you can't really do that if you're trying to go for speed. And so yesterday, I don't even remember how quickly my back hurt. I have lower back, like chronic lower back problems too. Oh, at first I was like, why is that number changing so much? I had falsely associated it with like power or my depth. You can tell my brain is starting to go because I'm starting to not think clearly. Our friend might be here. Our friend is definitely here. Oh. Get it. It's interesting how after he attacks, his color changes. Stop. I thought that his color changed like that when I zapped him, which it might also, you know, do it then, but I thought it was associated with the zapping, but it seems like after he does a big attack, it's like he chills out for a little bit. So that's interesting.
Calorie intake recommended.
Oh, gosh knows. Why are you suddenly so itchy? It's not acceptable. Stop. But yeah, I definitely need to work on my back, because if I do want to get more into speed puzzling, and honestly, the place well, it's not a place, but it's a website and they host tons of virtual events all the time, it seems like. And so I'm like, man, if I actually wanted to get into this, not that I can afford to get into it like that regularly, but like even like once every couple of months or 3 months or something, maybe. But I would have to practice, which means I need to do something about my lower back. And it wouldn't be a bad idea anyway, while I'm still relatively young, knowing I have chronic back problems, you know, like it wouldn't be a bad thing, just in general. Can I repair you here? Still not? Okay, well, let's repair you and then put you away so I don't have to do it when we load in on Sunday. But I mean, I already know some stretches to do, like when my back goes out. There are some just really simple, do them every day for several days, and it'll help, you know, your back strain go away faster. And those are probably good to do anyway, but also there's probably some strengthening things I could do for my back and my core, which, you know, my husband and I keep talking about needing to exercise more, and then we never seem to actually get a routine going on. Goodness, excuse me. Okay. I'm going to shove a random titanium in there. What do I need? I need some lithium. I have 2 nickel. Yes, I know. I need calories.
Vital signs.
Just so it stops
Stabilizing.
being grumpy with me. Okay, so this is magnetite. So I'm going to go ahead and shove kyanite in here and then nickel in here. But that's all the nickel I have. I only have the 2 nickel. Okay. All right. So if I had to choose between, is that a sea truck depth module? I can't make the other one anyway because I need 3 for that. So I would probably go ahead and make that, which means I need a kyanite, 2 kyanite. Yeah. Let's go ahead and start with some other stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And another 2. Not that. 2. And how many lithium? Just 2? Okay. One more. One more titanium. One more lithium. Not a lithium. Excuse me. Crystalline, is that also in there? Nope, that was some kind of seed or pod or gel. It looked like this, but smaller and yellow. Whatever that was. Okay, So the first things first, we will go ahead and make the cutting tool. I can finally unpin this damn thing. Okay, and then we can make the drill arm. Thank you. I wonder if there are nickel deposits in the mine shaft. That would be immensely helpful. Okay, and then I need all the crap to make that. I need 2 wiring kits. Actually, hold on. Let me unpin that. I need to make some room for, because my brain is not going to remember stuff. So we might as well just do this. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. What is that? Young cotton anemone and salt deposit. So I can get the stuff out of my inventory. 1, 2. Okay. And then 2 gold. 2. I'm probably going to need gold for the advanced wiring kit, but we're not there yet, so stop. Okay, so this is polyaniline. Two of them. I don't have silver. Okay, but that's okay, because we can unpin that now, and then we have benzene pinned. I need 1 benzene. Was it 2 of those? Yep. And a ribbon plant. I have ribbon plants outside if I need to go get them, but I thought I had a couple stashed in here. Ugh. So disorganized. I do not have ribbon plants in here. Alright, well, let's go outside and snag at them. Oh, what the... Nope, I dropped it. What? Can I not plant it here? Switch container. Now. Alright. But then I'm going to plant all of those. Right? Because these last... This is a seed. What the... Okay. That's fine. And actually, you know what I want to do? Just in case I end up needing more. Nope. Don't do that. Not going to hurt anything to plant a bunch of those too. Okay. Groovy. I don't know if we'll need more. These are not as hard to get in this one as they were in the first one. But we can just go ahead and plant a bunch just to make sure that we have them if we need them. Because I'm pretty sure I still have one in here anyway. Alrighty. Do I have any silver? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a lithium? Is it 1 lithium or 2? It might be 2. Let's go ahead and grab 2. Make that. Although, to be fair, I can't actually make that depth module yet. I need 2 wiring kits, which means I need to go find silver. If I don't have it in my boxes. Kyanite. 1 silver. I have 1 silver. I have 2 silver. Fantastic. Now I need... Where did I put my nickel? There it is. Okay. Do I have the things to make an advanced wiring kit? I don't remember. Can make that. I'll need another one eventually. Okay. Computer chip. Gold, copper wire, table coral sample. I do not. So I could go ahead and make the prawn suit thermal reactor. I could do that. I need... Oh, this is the prawn suit depth module. Interesting. I thought it was the other way around. Okay, that's fine. So now I need to go get that out of the prawn. Oh, I parked on the other side this time. But you can have that. Wait, did I just drop that? Damn it. No, no, get out. I'm trying to get to your upgrades. All right, there we go. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. At first, I was like, wait, is that the wrong arm? I was wanting the grappling arm. And I thought maybe I had pinned the wrong one, so I was working towards the wrong one, you know? That kind of thing. I want the grappling arm more than I want the thermal thing right now, I think. Is that a modification station? Is. I don't have the table coral to make the thing. Trying to think of what I need to do next. I don't know. I don't have the table coral, so theoretically I'd have to go get the table coral in order to make the advanced wiring kit to make the grappling arm. Or I could just use what I've got to make the thermal thing. Good God. Stop. Perfect. Okay. I'm being so indecisive. I don't have to decide tonight. I don't have to do that. Okay. So I'm just going to put everything away then. I don't even care that it's not organized. I don't care. I'm tired. My brain's melting. We can decide on Sunday. That's what we can do. And we have a reliable place to go get diamonds now, so we shouldn't have to ever fuss about that again. Look at that. 1,100 meters. Holy crap. Okay, and that's a voice log. Oh. A Leviathan-class creature is nearby. Yeah. Yes, it was. Indeed, indeed. Okay, so I'm gonna go... deal with this real quick. Boom, 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 boom. So it will make stuff on its own. We'll go ahead and shove a couple of those in there. We'll go ahead and shove the salt in here. And that way we can just be done. We are good. Tab. All right. So that sets us up for... I think everything over there can be built. No. Hold on. Everything but the sea truck depth module. I still need to find those sea truck modules that I want, though, which means I really should just go into the sea monkey caves. I'm just not sure where the docking module is. I don't have to think about any of that tonight. So anyway, we will try and build the rest of the stuff here. We will try and explore. Maybe we'll do the sea monkey caves on Sunday. But we should also get back to the land stuff. There's still so much to do. So I'm not sure if we're actually going to wrap it up this week or not. I don't know. Anyway, my brain is melted. It is late. And I have to remember all the things I need to say before I end it. So thanks so much for hanging out. I really appreciate your company, and I hope you're having a good time here. Hope you are not dying of heat wherever you are in the summer, if you are in the part of the world where it is summertime. Try to stay cool. Try to enjoy your weekend, your holiday, if you celebrate. Yeah. Oh, you'll be... Okay, awesome. I will see you on Sunday. I don't know. I might be late. It just depends on how late we stay up. I don't know. We poop out a little bit earlier than we used to. So theoretically, I should still be here at least by 11. So don't forget to like, follow, subscribe if you have forgotten or have not done or would like to or whatever the case may be. And I hope you have a lovely day, night, time, wherever you are, whenever you are. And I will see you next time. Bye.
Yo, change that beat up.